What's up, summoners, and welcome back to another RiftGuides WildRift video. Today we are going to take a look at the HighElo tier list for patch 3.0b. Ready? Then let's go. For the Baron lane we have Garen as our pick of the patch. He is by far the most annoying champion to deal with and he just doesn't die. Be it weak or strong side, he's going to be your choice when it comes to winning some LP with little to no effort. Building items such as Black Cleaver and Starrick's Gauge make you even more durable and grant you some extra strength when it comes to dealing damage. Not only that, but you're also able to survive any matchup thanks to your second ability, and even when you're put into a 1v2 situation, you're still a force to reckon with. The quick use of your first ability in combination with your Ignite and ult makes it really hard to just take you out without suffering some losses. Exactly this combination of spells is also the main threat Garen poses throughout the later stages of the game. Regardless of anything, you can always just flash into the AD carry's face and full combo him into the next game. For any AD carry player out there, I feel sorry for you that Garen exists because he's going to make your life kinda bad. Trust me, unless you're Vayne of course. And here's our entire HighElo tier list for the Baron lane. Alright, quick break and time for a question of the day. Since I'm a lasagna enjoyer like Garfield, what is your favorite food? Drop it in the comments, I'm always in dire need of inspiration. Next up comes Fiora, who is still a massive pain to deal with. However, it's not the Baron lane that suffers from her. It's basically every lane. Due to her appearance in the jungle, a lot of champions need to fear for their lives as this champion still features a very unhealthy kit for the game. Being able to negate incoming damage and every negative effect really is a game changer when it comes to skirmishing. Not only that, she's also slippery and got a lot of sustain thanks to her vital mechanic. This is also one of her core mechanics. She is a duelist, and as a duelist she wants to dance around her opponents, which is even more emphasized thanks to those of vitals. Dancing around them and hitting those marks grant her healing and deal some extra true damage to the enemy. Combining this with her auto tag reset on her third ability and her first ability lunge make it really obnoxious to deal with her. And once she starts snowballing, you already know what's going to happen to you. She's going to run you down regardless of where you are. And here is our entire HighElo tier list for the jungle. Next up comes a champion that is just insane in terms of scaling and control. Here we have Corki for you. The benefits of this champion are just insane. He is good throughout every phase of the game and just turns into a late game hyper carry with the ability to poke you down from range. You could also say that he's a combination of a typical AD carry and a mage like Ziggs or Orianna. Another nice feature of this champion is the type of damage he deals. He deals 80% of his auto attacks in magical damage and 20% in physical. However, all of his spells, apart from his third ability, exclusively deal magic damage. The third ability deals 50% physical and 50% magic damage, while at the same time reducing both armor and magic resistance of the target it hits. But now, let's talk about why this champion is as good as he is. For one, itemizing magic resistance is really annoying in this game because, for example, Morphle Mortiers and Starrick's Gauge don't work together. You can still buy both of those, but you'd be losing one of the unique effects, which is really painful, so I won't recommend doing that. And here is the entire HighElo tier list for the mid lane. Wait, who's this? Corki? Again? Yep, it's Corki again. And the same thing from above still applies, but we are going to add some more information as to why he can be played in both positions. You may also play him in the Baron lane, but we didn't include that one. It's maybe perhaps a bit too exotic. During the laning phase, Corki can just neutralize anyone he's facing by just throwing his first ability into their face. Doing that allows you to safely farm while poking out the enemy champions. Also, another neat thing about Corki is the amount of burst damage he has. Using your first and third ability paired with alt attacks adds up to a lot of damage whenever somebody tries to turn and fight you. Outside of lane, he's also quite the troublesome guy to deal with. At the 4-minute mark, he can pick up the package and force the enemy to retreat from an objective. If the enemy chooses to stay, Corki may then cut off their escape or chase them down depending on the situation. Also, splitting fights is a valid option because the package's damage is quite overtuned the moment people step on it. here's another trick for Corki enjoyers. Whenever you're full on rockets, you may cycle the small ones and prepare a big one as you are on the way to a fight. That way you're able to dish out massive damage from the get-go rather than just chip damage. And here is the entire HighElo tier list for the 80 carries. Last but not least comes the support role, and for this patch we have a gem for you, Rakan. Contrary to public belief, it would be a crime against humanity to build this champion as a tank. So rather than doing that, what about building a Rod of Ages and an Ardent Sensor? If you're not happy about that, you can just skip the Rod of Ages and just buy the Ardent Sensor, as this item grants you very nice stats. HP, movement speed, AP and ability haste in one item, and on top of that you grant your allies an insane buff. In combination to that, please make sure to pick up Electrocute to hurt extra hard. Trust me, enemy champions hate this trick as you can literally one-shot them with a full combo. During the laning phase, you also have to be a bit mindful as you are putting yourself at risk if you engage on level 1. After hitting level 2 however, you are able to easily dash out if you choose to go for your third ability. Outside of laning, you mainly have to look at your usage of cooldowns. Wasting your ultimate for a worthless kill right before an objective is not the right move in most instances. Rather keep your ult for an objective fight, it's easy money and an easy FF for the enemy team. And here is the entire HighElo tier list for the support role. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See you soon.